They were a small city of farmers who overthrew their kings. They created a government so brilliant it would inspire nations for thousands of years, but their ambition would lead them to conquer the world and then turn their swords upon themselves. This is the story of how a republic of citizens became an empire of soldiers and how liberty was lost in the pursuit of glory. This is the full story of the Roman Republic in 3 minutes. Our story begins in 509 BC, when the people of Rome expelled their tyrannical king. They vowed never again to be ruled by one man. In his place, they created the Republic, a public thing, governed by elected consuls and the powerful Roman Senate. At its heart was the motto, SPQR, Senatus Populusque Romanus, the Senate and the people of Rome. This new republic was relentlessly aggressive. For 200 years, its citizen soldiers, the legionaries, fought constant wars, conquering the Italian peninsula city by city. Their strength was not just their military might, but their ability to turn conquered enemies into loyal allies, swelling their ranks for the next campaign. Now, the master of Italy, Rome's ambition led it into a collision with the other great power of the Mediterranean, the merchant empire of Carthage. This rivalry exploded into the Punic Wars, a century-long struggle for survival. The conflict's defining moment came when the Carthaginian general, Hannibal Barca, did the impossible. He marched an army, complete with war elephants, over the frozen Alps and into Italy. For 15 years, Hannibal inflicted defeat after brutal defeat upon the Romans, nearly bringing the Republic to its knees. But Rome refused to break. They adapted, endured, and finally, under the general Scipio Africanus, defeated Hannibal and burned Carthage to the ground. The victory left Rome the undisputed master of the Mediterranean. Conquering the world brought unimaginable wealth, but it poisoned the Republic. The rich grew richer on slave labor, driving citizen farmers out of their land and into the city as angry mobs. The old system of citizen soldiers was replaced by professional legions, loyal not to the Senate, but to the generals who paid them, men like Marius, Sulla, and Pompey. The Republic descended into a century of bloody civil war. In the chaos, one man rose higher than any other, the brilliant, ambitious Julius Caesar. He conquered Gaul, defeated his rivals, and was declared dictator for life. Fearing he would make himself king, a group of senators assassinated him on the Ides of March. But the Republic could not be saved. Caesar's death triggered one final, brutal civil war, from which his adopted son, Octavian, emerged as the sole ruler of Rome. The Republic was dead. The Republic had been a 500-year experiment in liberty and law, conquest, and chaos. It left behind a legacy of government, engineering, and military strategy that would define the world. But in the end, its ambition grew too large for its ideals. The Romans had killed a dictator, but they had inherited an empire, and an empire needs an emperor. The age of civil war was over, and a new era of absolute power, the Pax Romana, was about to begin under Rome's first and greatest emperor.